The new M5 MacBook Pro is here, and Apple says, of course, it's their most powerful, efficient laptop yet. But with the M3 and the M4 models feeling barely out of the box, is the M5 going to actually be worth your money? Let's go through what Apple claims is new, what it means in real world terms, and whether this is the upgrade you've been waiting for, or one you can skip. Hi Tailoring Talkers, welcome back. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that hype button and check out our channel memberships to support the channel. From the outside, this new M5 MacBook Pro looks familiar. And that's because it is. It's exactly the same beautifully machined aluminium body, same incredible mini LED XDR display, and the same port selection, which is no bad thing. I really believe that Apple nailed the design last time round, so there's no reason not to stick with it. But the real story of the past week is what's inside the new MacBook Pro, and that's the new M5 chip. Apple says it delivers up to 1.6 times faster graphics performance and 3.5 times better performance on AI tasks than the M4 MacBook. And it does all of that while sipping even less power. And they're keeping the price the same, starting at $15.99 here in the UK. Now, Apple is talking big numbers as usual. They say the M5 can handle billions of operations per second for things like image editing, 3D rendering, or running Apple's new Apple Intelligence features in macOS. The new neural engine, which is basically the part of the chip that handles all the machine learning and smart assistant stuff, is claimed to be up to 3.5 times faster than before. Translation: tasks like background blur in video calls, photo cleanups, and summarizing notes and emails should happen near instantly once macOS Tahoe and Apple Intelligence roll out fully. But let's be honest, most people don't buy a MacBook Pro because they care about neural engines. You care that it feels fast, that apps open instantly, that you can edit a 4K video without the fans sounding like a jet engine getting ready to take off. You care that your laptop doesn't slow down and that you don't have to sit next to a wall plug all the time. Apple claims up to 24 hours of battery life depending on what you're doing, which is still class leading. So whether you're editing, coding, designing, or just streaming Netflix all day, this thing should last comfortably on a single charge. For creators, Apple is saying that this new M5 chip handles graphics and rendering faster than ever before. If you're editing large video projects, working with 3D assets, or color grading in Final Cut or DaVinci, you might see smoother playback and much shorter export times. It also has faster storage, meaning big files load quicker and multitasking feels snappier. Basically, it's built for anyone who wants to stay in the flow, whether that's your creative process, your business, or your daily productivity. If you're just a regular Mac user, emails, office work, surfing the web, and a bit of entertainment, the M5 is probably more power than you'll ever need. Everything you already love about a MacBook Pro is still here. That bright, color-accurate display, the smooth trackpad, the quiet efficiency, and that premium feel that makes all other laptops feel a bit plasticky in comparison. So yes, on paper, it's a very nice upgrade, but for most people, it'll still feel very, very similar to the M4. And here's my honest take. If you already have an M3 or an M4 MacBook Pro, I don't think the M5 is worth upgrading to. I currently have an M4 Pro and I certainly will not be upgrading this year. Those machines are still incredibly fast and capable, and you'll only notice the difference here if you're doing very, very intensive work every single day, like 3D animation, huge video renders, or experimenting with AI tools locally. And there's another argument because the new M5 MacBook Pro has only been launched at base level. There's no Pro or Max versions of this processor yet. So arguably, if you're someone who's on a M4 Pro or M4 Max or M3 Max, I would check the specs between the processors because you'll probably find that your older chip is still faster than the new M5. However, if you're coming from an old Intel Mac or the M1, then yes, the jump to M5 should feel significant. Definitely worlds apart if you're on an Intel Mac still. Better performance, quieter operation, longer battery life, you'll notice all of that and much more straight away. So, in summary, and in plain English, Apple is promising faster everything, especially for AI and creative tasks. The same incredible design and battery life, and no price increase, which is really nice to see. But unless you're upgrading from something much older, and I'm talking M1 and before, or you specifically want to experiment with Apple's new AI features, this might be one to admire from afar rather than rush out and spend your hard-earned money on. It's another really solid step forward for Apple's laptop range, just maybe not quite the revolutionary one that they'll want you to think it is. So what do you think? Are you tempted by the new M5 MacBook Pro? Or are you going to, like me, sit this one out? As ever, drop your thoughts in the comments. The community and we love to hear from you, hear your feedback and hear your user experiences. It helps everyone so much. And remember to like, subscribe, hype this video if you enjoyed it, and check out our channel memberships. And also, you don't want to miss an upcoming My Year with the M4 MacBook Pro, which will be coming very soon. Thank you so much, as always, for your support and for watching. I'll see you on the next one.